G5Jefftv, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. Peter Kid, Chocolate Quillin came back, defeated Jalen Love, PBC on Fox, and Peter Quillin just went in there and just did his thing. He went in there, did his thing, and going into the fight, we didn't know what we was going to get out of Pete Quillin, because basically after the Danny Jacobs loss, like, he hasn't really been around. Like, he hasn't been around in the ring in actual fights. I mean, if you follow him on social media and things like that, then you know he's active. But at the end of the day, we haven't really seen him in the ring, really. So we didn't know what we was going to get out of Pete Quillin. Jalen Love, I knew what we was going to get out of Jalen Love at the end of the day. I knew what we was going to get out of him. And matter of fact, I did do an official breakdown and prediction video on this, and once again we got it right. So that takes me to 23 wins and 2 losses and 3 draws. So anybody tries to tell you that G5Jefftv don't know what the hell he talking about, point them to the official prediction video record over here on G5Jefftv. We get it done over here. Now, Pete Quillin, going forward, I mean, throw him in the mix. Throw him in the mix at 168. You know, you can pretty much put him up against anybody at 168, and he's going to be competitive, because this fight with Jalen Love was just to see if it was gas left in the gas tank. You know, was Pete Quillin still that guy that can turn up and throw a barrage of shots during the course of a fight? Is he the guy that still got that snap, still got that power? And we see that he can still, you know, let them hands go. He can still let them hands go. He still got those big Mercedes-Benz buggy eyes when he fight. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just his facial expressions inside of the ring. It's just funny seeing it, though. But Pete Quillin, definitely just throw him in there. He don't need any more like tune-up fights or anything like that. Jalen Love was just that was the test drive, just to make sure everything was still functioning, and everything's definitely still functioning from the boxing perspective when it comes down to Pete Quillin. Now, what I really want to get to is Jalen Love. The reason why I had Jalen Love losing this fight is because it's him as a fighter, his personality inside of the ring. Nothing about his style is aggressive. Nothing about his style is aggressive. And you can get away with that in the lower weights. You know, if you 130, 135, 140, you know, you want to be defensive, a lot of movement, things like that, counterpuncher, cool. But when you at these heavier weights, you have to have some type of aggression during the course of a fight. You have to have some type of aggression. And Jalen Love is not aggressive at all inside of the ring. Like, Jalen Love doesn't have an ounce of killer in him when he's inside of the ring. And there's a couple reasons for that, and I'm gonna get into that. And it's crazy, you know, this video I'm gonna be talking about the person that lost the fight more than the person that won the fight. But Jalen Love, his offense sucks. Like, point blank period. Like, his offense sucks. Like, it's horrible. Like, the only thing Jalen Love is going to give you is a jab. is a jab and some movement. That's it. Like, J'Leon Love fights like Paulie Malignaggi. And that's not even a disrespect to Paulie Malignaggi, because I think Paulie has done great things in his career for somebody that doesn't have power. The fact that you can be successful in your career and not have an ounce of power is a credit to Paulie Malignaggi. So I'm not saying that as an insult. What I'm saying is, with J'Leon Love fighting like Paulie Malignaggi, as an opponent, you're looking for the same thing with them. A jab and movement. But we've seen it in the past, but very few times have you seen a guy knock anybody down or knock anybody out with a jab. Very few times do you see a person get knocked down with a jab. Okay? If you don't have power and you're a defensive minded fighter and all you have is a jab and movement, then your jab and your movement has to be elite. You can dominate a fight with just a jab, but it's jab, movement, defense, and counterpunching. J'Leon Love doesn't counterpunch. J'Leon Love has a good jab for the weight, but not a great jab. And J'Leon Love moves inside of the ring, but it's not educated movement. Like, he moves like as if he's scared a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why J'Leon Love offense sucks so much is because he's afraid to open up. J'Leon Love is afraid to open up. And J'Leon Love always fought like that. Like, this is not a situation where he had the Porky Medina loss and then all of a sudden he stopped letting his hands go. J'Leon Love never let his hands go in his whole career. Never let his hands go at the end of the day. Never. And this is no hate towards J'Leon Love. Like, I mean, just look at the tape. Just look at the tape. He doesn't counterpunch. He doesn't let his hands go. And his offense is horrible. J'Leon Love doesn't have confidence in his chin. He doesn't have confidence in his chin. And it's been like that his whole career. He fights like he has no confidence in his chin. None. The Porky Medina fight just made it worse. So J'Leon Love fights scarier now than he did in the past. And it's a shame because J'Leon Love has the boxing tools. Physically, he has speed. He got a little bit of pop. You know, boxing wise, he's a good boxer. You know, and any boxer that's in the game, if you have a good jab, then you have the base to be successful. And J'Leon Love has a good jab, so he has the base to be successful. But he has absolutely nothing else. And that's because he's afraid that he's gonna get clipped. And there's really no coming back from that because J'Leon Love has been fighting like that his whole career. Very few times have you seen J'Leon Love put his foot in the ground and say, all right, well, we're going to fight. Very few times have you seen J'Leon Love actually walk forward and walk guys down. You rarely see that. 90% of the time, J'Leon Love is on the back foot. 90% of the time. Even if you're the smaller guy in the ring, even if you are afraid to get clipped, you have to show your opponent that you're not afraid to move forward. And I think that's why J'Leon Love hasn't taken the next step in his career. It's a personality trait with him in the ring. It's a flat out personality trait. His personality is safety first and then everything else afterwards. And when you have that type of mentality, especially when you're fighting at 168, and prior to that he was fighting at 160, when you go in with that mentality, If I know that and I'm just a fan and a viewer, you think your opponent not gonna know that? You think your opponent's trainer not gonna know that? You think the other opponent promoter is not gonna know that? So they're gonna be looking for you? Yeah. But I don't see Jalen Love changing at all. That's just, it's in his DNA to fight like that. And as far as Mayweather Promotions go, his promoter, there's nothing they can do about it. It's in his DNA. That's who Jalen Love is. And Jalen Love going forward, listen, Mayweather Promotions has seen everything that Jalen Love has to offer. Everything. I don't want to see Jalen Love in no more halfway fights. I don't want to see Jalen Love in any more build-up fights. Jalen Love is 30 years old. He's shown exactly who he is. And they just need to put him up against quality guys at 168 pounds and see how everything shake out. But congratulations to Peter Quillin. Once again, G5Jefftv gets it right. We 23-2, baby. That's how we do it over here. And hopefully Jalen Love, hopefully he just gets good fights where he's making quality money. But if anybody expects for Jalen Love to change as a fighter, he's just not. It's in his DNA at the end of the day. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jefftv. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video. Support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.